Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is out on HBO Max now. You guys can check it out on HBO Max before they take any more of their content off, because we all know that they're gonna do that. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is about this kid who has lost one of his parents. He ends up going to this school at the end of summer called Hogwarts. There he meets Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Neville Longbottom, Luna Lovegood, Ginny Weasley, and they start on this band of... What?
You're reviewing the wrong movie.
Yeah, I'm reviewing a movie about a kid that goes to magic camp.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
The Disney Plus movie.
Wait, oh, you want me to review the Disney Plus movie Magic Camp? Well, you know, the thing is that I kind of got the two mixed up because they're exactly the same thing. Magic Camp is a new movie out on Disney Plus, and it focuses on this kid named Theo. He's grieving the loss of his father because he had that bond with his father where his father would teach him magic tricks, and now he's kind of unsure of himself. So his mother sends him off to this prestigious camp called the Institute of Magic, which is known as Magic Camp. Seriously, it looks like a college campus. These kids are going to college. They're that damn smart. There he falls in with a group of kids who like certain things in magic, and they're trying to find their own ways to create their own tricks, and they run into their camp counselor named Andy, who is a former taxi driver in Las Vegas. He attended Magic Camp, and now their whole goal is to win this big competition, just like at the end of Harry Potter where they're trying to win the House Cup. This group of kids has to win this competition called the Top Hat Competition. Now honestly, I'm not expecting that much from these Disney Plus movies. I really kind of look at these things and I just shrug my shoulders and be like, oh, there's another stupid family Disney Plus movie. That movie's probably as bad as a piece of chicken seasoned with water. That's honestly what I thought I was going to say about Magic Camp. You know what? I can't lie in these reviews. My whole goal with this channel is to be honest with you, so I can't lie when I say that Magic Camp is actually not terrible. Surprisingly, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it's not terrible. I mean, it has the ingredients of being terrible. I mean, come on, there are 6 people that wrote this screenplay. Jesus, 6 screenwriters? That's just too many cooks in the kitchen. That is a recipe for disaster. It also has Adam DeVine, who is Bumper in Pitch Perfect, and ever since I saw him as Bumper in Pitch Perfect, I wanted to punch this guy in the face. He's got the biggest punchable face ever, next to a swarm of bees. This movie also has Gillian Jacobs, I think that's her name, I don't know, I know it's Britta from Community, so I'm just gonna call her Britta from Community. It also has her in the movie. There's this kind of past connection between the two of them. Honestly, look, this movie is predictable as shit. And you can guess every plot beat, every plot point, everything that is going to happen. For a movie about a group of kids, there's even that token bully character that tries to one-up them and show how awesome he is and be like, I'm gonna win this competition. You little weasel losers aren't. You can't beat me. And away you go. Yeah, they got that kid. This movie is very predictable, especially for a movie that has 6 screenwriters on it. It doesn't offer much in the way of character development in terms of the adult characters. Jefffrey Tambor's character, there's nothing. Britta from Community, there's not really that much. Adam DeVine's character, there's not that much. There's not that much to gravitate towards. They're likable enough, but you just kind of don't care about those characters. You care more about the kids. This is definitely a movie that is geared more towards kids than it is towards adults. I think that there's enough in this movie for adults, but I think that there's only enough for adults if they're watching it with their family. The thing is, kids are going to consume this movie. They're going to love this movie to death. They're going to think like, oh my god, Daddy, can we watch it again? Sure, we'll watch it on repeat for the next 3 weeks. When's Mulan coming on? $30. This is free. Might as well. Fine. It's on repeat. I mean, that's gonna be every father with their family because it's definitely a family movie, but kids, I think, are gonna get more out of this than adults. There's valuable life lessons for kids in this movie, surprisingly. Not so much for adults, but there's surprisingly, though. This movie has heartfelt emotional beats towards the end that even though the movie is predictable as hell, it is the most predictable movie I've ever seen, It seems to be the Disney formula with these Disney Plus movies. There's an instance at the end of this movie, there's a situation that our main kid hero, Theo, is put into, and it wasn't something I expected. It was actually pretty emotional. It was pretty heartfelt. I actually almost teared up watching that sequence. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty sweet. I love the kids in this movie. I mean, Theo's a really good kid. There's another kid that reminds me of Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like, seriously. It's Detective Diaz as an 11-year-old. Immediately, that's what I thought of. I was like, if Stephanie Beatrice was like 25 years younger, that's her. It was actually really cool seeing what these kids liked in terms of magic. It wasn't just waving a wand and doing the swish and flick Wingardium Leviosa. It wasn't stuff like that, but like our main kid, Theo, he loves playing with cars. There's this girl who likes bunnies, which actually made for some funny moments in the movie. There's not a lot of humor that adults are gonna laugh at. It's just kind of chuckles. There's a couple of laugh out loud moments though with that kid, with that little girl that likes bunnies. There was one moment where I was just dying laughing. There's a lot of variety in terms of the magic in this movie and in terms of the magic tricks, that when it gets to the big finale, you're kind of wondering, oh, what are they gonna do? Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. I like that trick. That is so cool. These kids actually find a common goal. They actually team up and they actually learn to feed off each other to help perfect themselves and try and help each other along the way, which is something I really liked about this movie. So while Magic Camp is one of the most predictable movies you will ever see, it does have some uneven character development in terms of the adult characters as opposed to the kids, and it's geared more towards kids or families rather than straightforward adults like myself. Like I watched this by myself. It's definitely geared more towards kids, but I think that it has a bit of heartfelt emotion to it. The variety of the magic was cool. And these kids, I actually grew attached to some of these kids because I thought that these kids actually had some uniqueness to them. There was some character development there. You could tell that these writers actually wanted to focus more on these kids rather than the adult characters, which, yeah, I still want to punch Adam DeVine in the face. Surprisingly, this movie did not suck. I'm gonna say you and your family will enjoy Magic Camp with 3/4 worth of a bucket of popcorn. Is that one bucket of 3/4 of popcorn, or is that 4 different, or however many family members you have? That amount. Is that how many buckets of popcorn you get? There's 3/4 full? I don't know, since this is a family movie and I said, hey, you and your family will enjoy this with 3/4 worth of a bucket of popcorn. I don't know, you tell me. So guys, what did you think of Magic Camp? It's out on Disney Plus now. I want some feedback. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. I will leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies. So.